Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing another Blast from the Past Thread Up box. So let's get right into it. And welcome back. If you're new to my channel, I'm Charles, and I run a Poshmark closet along with my wife Angelique. It's called The Deegans, and it's linked below. Alright, so when everything was shut down, we went ahead and ordered a bunch of boxes from a bunch of different places because we didn't know what we were going to be able to get. So I kind of got backed up on my shooting, and yeah, so this is a older box. Some of the stuff has sold, so it's not going to be exactly 25 items, but we're going to look at what's in there and we're going to try to decide if the box was worth it or not. Alright, now up first is something that I think is definitely on the worth it side. It is a Land's End kind of a skiing vest, I guess would be the proper term. Now this, well, let me pull it up. So you can see it's that quilted vest. I believe these quilts, I don't know if like the vertical as well, but I know the horizontal quilts was originally invented by Eddie Bauer as a way of keeping all the stuffing, all the feathers and stuff from falling to the bottom. But I don't know if he did the vertical or just the horizontal. Anyway, this should do really nice once we get to the winter months. I don't know, I mean, it is kind of a jacket, so we haven't really done the best with jackets, but I think a good brand should do just fine. Alright, up next we have a Ann Taylor kind of a robe, I guess. Yeah, we'll just call it a, well, it's not quite a robe. We'll just call it a wrap top. Now it doesn't have, it's kind of getting a little confusing. This belt is actually not really a belt, it's just attached, but it kind of has like a hole right there for it to loop through, so it kind of wraps around nice and neat. And then I think you tie that in the front, maybe you tie it in the back. I don't know. It's been a while since I've shot these, so I really can't tell you how it's supposed to lie on the mannequin. Anyway, that's an Ann Taylor, so it should do all right. Ann Taylor, it's not one of our best brands, but it's something that we don't really have too much trouble selling. Alright, up next is a Point Sur sweater. Now this sweater is unique in that it has the buttons on the back. So it buttons up in the back. Other than that, gray sweater, I'm not familiar with this particular brand, so I don't know how well it'll do, but we will see once it starts to get a little bit colder. And as an aside, I think most of the stuff in this, at least in this video, is going to be the heavier stuff that we will probably end up relisting in the winter. Alright, up next we have this, what is this? Cup. I can't tell if that's supposed to be an O or D. I think it's Cupid Woman. And this is another white sweater. It does have pockets in the front, so that's always good to note. Let's see, this is a size, I don't have a size on this, so probably have to take measurements when people start asking about it. Anyway, as you see, it's completely open in the front, no buttons, so I guess that makes it a shawl. But it's a nice warm piece that, again, we'll probably have to wait until it gets colder to sell, but it should do all right. Okay. Up next, we have another big piece. Now this, okay, now this piece, yeah, did not have a, let me see if I can find the material tag, because, oh no, the material tag's also off it. So this piece didn't have a brand tag, so I don't know who actually makes this. It's a gray, I guess it's a gray sweater, shawl, whatever it is, just like the last piece, bit warmer, so probably going to have to wait till it gets colder to sell it, if we even can without knowing what brand it is. All right, moving right along, we have what is this? This is a Bowden medium turtleneck. Is that a turtleneck? It looks like it might be a little short to be a turtleneck. So we'll call it some kind of animal neck. What has a neck that's not quite as long as a turtle's? Tortoise? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I'll just say turtleneck. We have a gray turtleneck sweater. Now this is Bowden. Bowden is a very good brand. I know that we've had some Bowden that sold. I know that resellers are currently talking about Bowden. I am leaning back way too far. This is going to be an awkward video. But I know that resellers talk about Bowden. I know that Bowden has done, we have sold some Bowden. So it should be a good brand, especially once it gets a little bit colder. Now this sweater is entirely gray except for right around the cuffs. You see it's got that rainbow pattern going from purple, gold, blue, green, and pink. Yeah. So that's the one piece of flair on an otherwise gray knitted sweater. All right. And this, let me look in here and see if there's, I'll just try to make this, okay, yeah, we'll do a couple more pieces and then we'll split this into 2 videos. All right, up next is this Ann Taylor skirt. Now, this skirt does have pockets, one of my favorite features of any skirt or dress, because, repeat after me, I do not like holding stuff that is not mine in my pockets. Anyway, let's see if I can find, it's mostly polyester, but it does have some recycled wool and some argyle in there, as well as, quote, other fibers. But it's a nice skirt. It is a little bit thicker, so again, probably something that might have to wait until winter to sell. All right, up next we have a jacket. This is from Zara. There, says right there, Zara. Anyway, this is a genuine leather jacket. Now, this is a really nice jacket. It is in really great condition. So I think this will be the standout piece from the box. However, being that it is a jacket, oh, and it's limited edition too. It says right there, limited edition. Being that it is a jacket, it is probably going to have to wait until it gets a little bit colder to sell, although leather jackets are kind of all season, just because leather is such a great breathable material, so it keeps you warm in the winter and doesn't get you too hot in the summer. Yeah, so really happy about this. Definitely looking forward to selling that. All right, and that looks like it's the end of the thick stuff. So now we can look at some of the stuff that is just slightly thinner. Okay, this is a DB Life top. So this is just a tan top. It does have this little kind of stitching along the cuffs and around the neck. It is a V-neck, no buttons, and size medium. So I guess this would be considered a tunic. I'm going to call it a tunic. I bet if I would check what it's listed as, it would say tunic. Alright. And let's see, we'll do 2 more pieces and then we'll split it off. Alright, up next we have this MG Laughin' zebra dress. No pockets. Oh wait, is there pockets? No, it feels like there's a zipper. Yeah, it does have the little side zipper, so it is probably meant to be worn a little bit tighter. Once you have those side zippers, you can kind of get into the dress without having to rip it. So that's a nice piece. Not familiar with the brand. Not familiar with the brand. I think animal print is starting to go out of style, so we'll see how that does. And said I was going to do one more, and I'm a man of my word. So up next we have a Ralph Lauren gold dress. Look how shiny that is. Now, the one interesting thing about this is this little thing right here. Now, I don't know what, I guess this is just kind of meant to hang down because it's weighted. So there's something, feels like it might be a button or a piece of metal in there that's meant to weigh it down. So you can see right there when I'm holding it up, that part just hangs down, and yeah. So I guess that's meant to hold it down. Other than that, it's a gold dress, really shiny. Now I know we have sold some dresses that are shiny, but and we have sold some Ralph Lauren, so we'll see how that does. I think that this is probably, these dresses that tend to be kind of more for special occasions really don't do particularly well for us, so we will see. We'll just have to see how that does. And that's going to bring us to the end of this video. So what do I think of the first half of this box? Well, I think it's going to do really good in winter. It's unfortunate that we got this box in the, well, early summer, even maybe as far back as spring. What day is it? Anyway, the winter stuff you tend to not want to list until about fall. That way it's right at the top. Everybody's seeing it right when they're starting to shop for winter clothes. So definitely going to be doing some relisting around then, but it should work out fine. And I know that a few things have sold out of this box already. Like I said, it's not going to be exactly 25 items. So I think that we'll end up turning a profit on this just fine. Especially if that leather jacket sells for as much as I think it'll sell for. So that could potentially pay for the whole box in just one sale, which is always nice to get. You know, because then you can buy another box and keep the cycle going. All right, that's gonna do it. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do not dislike. That's that thumbs down button. Don't hit that one. Hit the other one that's pointing upward. That's the good one. All right, I've been Charles, and I'll see you.